happen again. The wind caused your full trash can to end up all over the neighborhood. Ugh, a deal on a genius device that can prevent this. Well, summer is winding down, but it's not too late to take your brain out. Outside, that is, huh? Ideas on how to get less screen time and more nature time. And your favorite pups are back, and they're making some new friends, this time with the dinosaurs. Your chance to win tickets to an advanced screening of Paw Patrol, the Dino movie. Colorado & Company starts now.
Portions of Colorado & Company contain paid content.
Good friends, gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
I'm ridiculous. Good morning. There are some days that are the best days ever. Am I right? The day you got your first bike, the first day you got your real job for the first time, the day you got married, and of course, there's Cheesecake Day, huh? Lots of clapping here. Let's talk about this. It happens to be today, my friend. So with me is Chris Larson from the famous Cheesecake Factory, the factory that makes cheesecake.
That's right.
It is in Littleton, and we are talking about a brand new flavor and how to make it at home. First, let's talk about the new creation, the cheesecake. It's called the Brownie Crunch Chocolate Cheesecake.
Yep, nailed it.
I'm anything crunch. So what is in this delicious slice? Is this it here?
This is it.
Okay.
This is the new one. You're going to try it. Be one of the first people in Colorado
Yes!
to actually try it.
Exclusive.
And I will say, we've been doing National Cheesecake Day for, since 2008. And this is by far my favorite one that I've seen in the last several years. It's
what
amazing.
What makes it your favorite?
The Heath Bar, the crunch.
There's
like you said earlier, yep.
The crunch is my favorite too.
Yes.
Mixed with the softness of the cheese.
Yep.
Okay, because it's Cheesecake Day today, we can enjoy a slice from the Cheesecake Factory at half price. Isn't that good? Huh? And the proceeds will go to fight hunger. Tell us more about that.
So last year was for rewards members only. This year we're opening it up for everybody. Dine-in guests, any slice, half price. And then it's to Feeding America, 25 cents per slice of the new Brownie Crunch Chocolate Cheesecake. Goes to Feeding America until the end of July in 27.
Oh, really?
And then we'll do it again with the new flavor.
You know, feeding, I'm just going to say, I always say this on the show, but affordability right now is so bad that having that go to feeding hunger is fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic.
We'd love to give back.
Yeah, and that's great of the factory. I call you guys the factory.
Well, that's what I say too. Another day at the factory.
Yeah, we're cool. Okay, I'm hip. Okay, you say you can make a version of this at home.
You can. We're going to share a recipe with you.
Okay, let's do it.
So it's going to be this guy right here, and this is kind of the finished product with the cheesecake.
Okay.
But it's going to be a brownie with a streusel crunch. Obviously, the Heath Bar we're going to incorporate into that.
Okay.
This is what we're going to use to make the streusel, which again goes on the top, and then we bake it. And then we're going to have adding our sugar.
Yeah. A streusel.
Flour.
Okay.
Well, this will be the brownie part.
Okay.
You
want this?
there? Yeah, I'll just steal that real quick.
Sure.
We'll add that guy in there.
What kind of chocolate is
so
that?
this is just semi-sweet chocolate and butter.
Oh God.
Because we always, we got to have chocolate with butter.
Yeah.
A little bit of salt.
And this is 0 calories, right? Yep.
Yeah.
At the factory, there's no calories.
No calories at the factory. Then you just give that a nice mix. Miracle of TV, we already have the finished product.
Look at that. Okay, so that's what this makes.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
And then what we're going to do is incorporate this. We put it on the top.
So the toppings are here.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what.
So we're going to do that. We got flour again.
Okay, a little flour.
We got the semi-sweet chocolate chips and Heath Bar.
You just get an actual Heath Bar?
You can actually buy it already crumbled up.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, they're out of stock when I tried to do that.
Oh.
So we got the mini ones and then just broke them apart.
You know, Heath Bar
And brown
is kind of
sugar.
a throwback. I like a good Heath Bar.
It is, yeah,
You know what I
right?
mean?
Right?
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll mix that up. Just kind of like that real quick.
Oh, smart use of the spoon.
Right?
Yeah.
Double it up.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to put that on top of the brownie.
Oh my God, that looks delicious.
And then that goes into the oven, 350 degrees for about 35, 40 minutes.
Oh, that's a nice
And then
time. And then
the
this
final
becomes
product.
this.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. How do you make this look like that?
You can't.
Okay.
You have to
But
actually
this will
be at the...
taste similarly.
Well, it's a little bit. It's a different variation. This has a vanilla our original cheesecake in it with chocolate, and then a fudge brownie at the bottom.
Unbelievable.
Give that a
We're
shot.
gonna try this here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I like a crunch. Do you guys like a crunch? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
That's good,
The factory. Oh my God, it's so
Factory
good.
for the win.
That's unbelievable. Okay.
You want to try making one?
Yeah, let's do it. And what is in this? What is that?
So this is a way to celebrate National Cheesecake Day at home. This is any of your favorite cheesecake slice you can get. We're going to do a scoop. We like to do the original.
Okay.
It's what brought us here in the first
OG.
place, the
Yeah,
OG.
OG.
So if you want to get a scoop
Of this?
That, yep.
Okay, just go all the way in?
Yep, just
My
yep,
audience
dig in.
knows I don't
Crust
know
and
how
all.
to do this. Oh, I love the crust. I eat it upside down.
There you go.
Okay, we're gonna put more in. Oh God, everything's fine.
Right?
Okay.
Then we'll put that brownie on the top.
So this is, you could make this at home?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that-
for
okay.
sure. Yep. And then we'll, if you want to use the piping bag, we'll put some whipped cream on there.
Oh boy, everyone knows that I'm not, well, look at
Hey,
this.
that looks great.
I piped.
Yeah, you did.
I piped.
And then as much chocolate sauce and caramel as you like.
Okay, this is gonna be double fisting here. Wait. Oh. Too much. I did too much.
Ah, that's all right.
Okay.
And then top it off with the cherry.
Nice, my mother's
There you go.
favorite. Oh, that looks phenomenal. Look, you could serve that for a great hosting.
Yeah,
get-together.
exactly.
Oh
Yep,
my God.
yep.
All right, my question to you right now is very deep and important.
Okay.
What's your favorite flavor cheesecake?
So lemon raspberry is my all-time favorite.
Bravo.
It's very light.
Very
I'm going to say that the new brownie crunch is like number 2.
It blew
right
you
now.
away.
It did. Yeah, yeah. I really
Guys,
enjoyed it.
Get into the factory for this. Okay, a lot of people in the studio want to know a specific answer. When is the pumpkin cheesecake coming back? That's their favorite.
September 1st.
Okay.
Yep,
Get
yep.
ready for
It's-
Halloween.
Get ready for Halloween. It always used to be the first part of October, but I mean, you go to the stores now and Halloween's everywhere.
It's already pumpkin spice latte,
Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah, exactly. So we'll start that on September 1st.
All right, so our studio knows September 1st, you go to the factory. Let me just ask you what the inspiration was for the new flavor.
You know, that's a great question.
Oh, good.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
We're gonna
I
leave.
know the
We're
answer.
gonna leave
I
it
was-
for that. I bet the crunch was part of it.
Yeah, it
too.
had to have been the crunch.
Yeah, yeah.
We've done several variations of fruit cheesecakes the last several years. Peach Perfect, the Triple Berry Bliss. So it was just kind of
Time for
back to get,
chocolate.
yeah,
You
yep,
know what?
exactly.
I approve of the chocolate.
All
That
right,
was
good.
Fantastic. Guys, you can make this at home, this Sunday cup, or just go to the factory because today is National Cheesecake Day. And of course, at the Cheesecake Factory, you can celebrate with them. And as I said before, you can get half off any slice for dine-in guests. Check out the new flavor brownie crunch chocolate cheesecake. For more info, go to thecheesecakefactory.com. They sponsored today's segment. You're going to leave this here, right?
Yeah, this is
of
all
it?
for you guys.
Thank
Yep,
you.
yep.
Thank you. All right, come rock out with me tomorrow for Good Friends Friday. We've got Mackenzie Ray and Buckshot Moon in Studio B, and they're sure to start your weekend off right. See you then. Well, how's your home telling you it needs a little bit of attention? Earlier, Dave Thomas came by to tell us about Mountain Safe Exterior's biggest sale of the year. Take a look. So, Dave, we have to talk about the sale, but first, it's hot.
Yes.
People are cranky.
Yes.
We don't want to think about home improvement projects, but you say now is the best time
Well-
to do it. Why? And there's something. with-
Why?
Yeah.
You should know why today because it's 100 degrees
It's
outside
hell
and
outside.
your air conditioning is just spinning like this. Or you go upstairs and it's 15 degrees hotter than the first
worst.
floor and everything's melting. So Colorado weather obviously is extreme, and this is a perfect example of it, and our houses suffer the most.
Yeah.
Our roofs are baking, our windows are cooking. A lot of homes are built with plastic vinyl windows these days, and they are literally suffering. They're melting just like nobody's business. The frames are expanding, the sashes are expanding, your air conditioning's pouring outside. It's not what you want to do. This is the biggest sale of the year, as you mentioned. This is our semi-annual sale. It is your best opportunity for any of our lines of Marvins. I have the fabulous Marvin Vivid next to me. It is fiberglass. It does not expand and contract. It is a look you in the eye 50-year window. This thing will literally deflect 98.5% of all radiant heat in
That's
the summer.
what I want to hear.
And keep it in the winter. And that includes your fade rays on your furniture, on your artwork, everything. These
Perfect.
things are the best of the best. And of course, your siding is also fading like nobody's business
It's
today,
sad.
right?
It's
Yep,
sad
absolutely.
siding.
And there's fires all over the state. James Hardy is the solution. This is not a paint, this is like the glazing on pottery. They run this through very high temperature kilns and they bake it on.
Oh,
I have over 700 different colors. Actually, you give me the color and I'll make it. Or we can make it look like real wood,
I love this.
which is really gorgeous. So
Like,
if you
hey, I
live
live
up
in
in
a-
evergreen
I'm in a
or in
farmhouse.
conifer,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
we can make it absolutely look like real wood.
Wow.
Hail-proof, rot-proof, mold-proof, no woodpeckers, they can't land on it, and it is fire-resistant. It will keep your homeowner's insurance
I was
in
just going to say,
place.
so insurance will be okay.
It's huge.
For fire.
Plus, we can totally redesign the look of your house. The homes are stunning. Go on our website, come into the showroom, full 3D rendering services. We can literally show you at the house what it would look like.
Because I'm a visual person and
Yeah.
I like seeing that 3D rendering. All right, let me ask you something. Let's get to the good stuff. The sale.
Yes.
You want to see it again?
Let's do it.
Okay, tell me everything.
Well, we're going to give you very large discounts off your Marvin window and door replacement package, as well as your James Hardie siding. Anything on the outside of the house that you need done, roofing, windows, siding, doors, garage doors, we're going to do 25% off. Yes! Yeah. And on top of that, I'm going to throw in 12 months, same as cash. So no money down. We come, we do our work. You can be darn sure we're going to show up there when we tell you. You can be darn sure we do a good job, because then you have 12 free months. No interest, no payments.
Okay, so you have a year to pay it off.
You got it.
You can do payment plan, or you can do it the last day.
Correct.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Okay,
It's
for
awesome.
someone who's interested, the process. Talk to me about, like, how do I do the consultation? You know what I
Yep,
mean?
absolutely. Best thing to do is get on our website or call in the number, talk to Jeff. He's our scheduling coordinator. He's going to get one of our reps out to the house.
Jeff sounds nice.
Jeff is a lovely guy.
He's
You'd love
lovely.
him.
I
I may
love
bring him
Jeff.
on one time.
Okay,
You know,
great.
you'd love to meet Jeff. He's
Yeah.
like this tall. We are a window and siding company. We are not a sales company like a lot of these places.
Bless you.
No high pressure. You're not going to be pinned down to your kitchen table for 3.5 hours. When we give you a price, it is our best price up front. It is what we advertise. Read our reviews online. They are perfect. We run our own crews. We really actually believe in customer service, and we certainly care about making our homeowners happy, and that's a dead art these days, but not with us.
Customer service is huge. Now, it's a free
45-minute appointment, typically 35 to 45, depending on how involved it is, what we have to do.
It's free there, right?
Yep, totally free. We come out with, we can take digital photos of the house, ping some satellites off it. We can do 3D imaging. We can do AI imaging.
To see how it will look.
Inside and outside, we can literally show you what your house is going to look like.
Okay, this is the 3D rendering.
That's the 3D rendering.
Tell me about the showroom.
Yep, in Greenwood Village, great spot. Come down, have lunch at Ocean Prime. Come over next to see us, right?
Yes.
It's a beautiful spot. You can actually see all the big windows and doors that our reps can't fit in the back of their vehicles, right? And you can see these amazing bi-folding doors, bi-parting doors. It's a nice place to come visit.
That's nice to see it in person for me. Okay, Mountain Safe has built such a great reputation in Colorado. What do you say sets you guys apart? To me, it's the customer service. I'm so sick of someone being like, buy this or you're going to hell.
Yeah, no, it's our people, right?
Yeah.
It's our people. It's the way we treat you throughout the entire process. Who you're talking to on the phone, who's coming out to the house, they're all our people, and they really, really care about making you happy.
Right,
and that's huge. I mean, we get 2 to 3 5-star reviews a day.
Jeez Louise, I get that too.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. Don't miss Mountain Safe's biggest sale of the year. Dave is giving Colorado and Company viewers 25% off your window or siding remodeling project. You can get a free in-home consultation, free, plus no money down, no interest, and no payments for a whole year. All you got to do is go to mountainsafe.com for more info or visit the showroom in Greenwood Village. It's gorgeous. You can also call 720-955-2120. Mountain Safe Exteriors sponsored today's segment. Speaking of upgrading your house, the device that every household needs, I'm serious, our studio loves this. Debris Daddy is the innovative and plain awesome way to help prevent trash from flying around. It also makes a really good gift. Seriously, don't miss this one. Watch Coco next week and discover how one of my favorite classic French delights gets s'mored. And Mom, see what's waiting for you and your budget at Flatiron Crossing to outfit your trendy students. Also, the Super Kids book written by an 82-year-old and illustrated by kids. Watch Coco next week.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
All right, one thing you can count on here in Colorado is the wild weather, because it goes from totally calm and sunny to super windy all the time, which makes trash day extra challenging. Well, there's an easy solution that can save you a lot of time and stress, and again, people in our studio love this. Lindy and Lance Lewis, which is the cutest names ever put together, is the co-founder and owners of Debris Daddy, which I always think is sexy. All right, let's talk about this. Lance, are you the Debris Daddy?
As much as I like to think of myself as the debris daddy, I am not the debris daddy.
Okay, you're the debris zaddy, you know what I'm saying? What is it exactly? Tell our viewers.
So this is the debris daddy. So debris daddy is a solution to the problem you just mentioned, Tori, of when blowing stuff out of your trash and recycle bins out in the neighborhood. So it's just a very simple elastic strap that attaches to almost all of these rolling trash bins that we all have.
Yes.
It accommodates different fill levels, very, very flexible. And the best part about it is that when the trash or recycle person dumps the bin.
Yeah, this is my favorite part.
Yeah, it automatically releases.
It's so climactic when you do that.
It's very,
great.
yes.
So they don't have to worry about it. They can just
They don't.
dump it in. And then how do you put it back on?
So very simple design. It just comes with 2 straps. So there's
right
one
on.
strap, a long strap that attaches to the handle up
Yeah.
here. A short end it just loops through, so there's no screws,
Nothing.
glue, anything like
I
that.
could
No
do it. I could do
modifications.
it.
Yep. Shorter strap that connects down here in the same way.
Oh, it's
you
just Velcro?
Yeah, just Velcro. Yep. So you connect the 2 straps together
brilliant.
with Velcro. And again, yeah, it accommodates. You know, if it's this full or this full or this full,
It
whatever
can go
it
all
is.
the way up.
Yes.
You guys came up with such a brilliant idea. Seriously. Okay, you've got a rad new ad out. Should we take a look? Drum roll, everyone.
Debris Daddy, the invention that keeps your trash where it belongs. Debris Daddy automatically releases when dumped. Order yours today at DebrisDaddy.com or on Amazon.
I love that it's on Amazon too. Very smart. Okay, Lindy, the inspiration. Tell me about that for creating Debris Daddy.
Yeah, Lance and I were walking around on a windy day and there was just debris everywhere.
Yeah.
And we thought there has to be something to help this. So we've seen neighbors try to use tape or rocks, and so we
Yeah,
did some
rocks.
research and we couldn't find anything. So here we are with a solution to the problem.
Do you guys invent many things, or is this just off the top of your head, we're gonna make it?
This is, yeah,
We are not inventors.
Yeah.
First thing we've ever invented.
It's brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
maybe the first of many, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Lance, the way it goes in and then it pops off is with the Velcro. I just wanna make sure, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Lindy, do you need a special trash can to be able to use this? Can I do recycling? Like, tell me about that.
Yeah, as Lance had mentioned, just any standard trash can or bin is perfect. It does require this back handle because you have to attach the long strap there.
Okay.
And then you also need the bar in the front for the short strap.
Okay, cool.
And then to
Everyone has that though.
Yeah. And then to dump it, it does require about 10 pounds of contents.
Okay.
So on a lighter day, if you don't have it, it can just, once released, they just hang there.
Oh, cool.
And it doesn't get in the way of dumping like
can just leave it.
normal. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's ready for the next time.
Unbelievable. So smart. Lance, how is this different from using just like, some people use like a bungee cord?
Yes.
Like on belay, belay on. Tell me about the difference.
Well, a bungee cord will certainly keep contents contained inside your bin. The problem with the bungee cord, however, is that it has to be unhooked by hand.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
the
see.
driver is the person who has to do that. And so by doing that, they're disrupting their already busy days. We
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
develop something where they don't have to get out of their truck and it just releases automatically.
That's fun. I bet they are very happy about this.
They are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe
Actually,
they're
one guy, he gave me a hug.
He
A
hugged
trash
you.
guy. He's like, I love your product.
Oh my
yes.
God, Debris Daddy.
Yes.
Okay, Lindy, rumor has it you might have a little special offer for Coco viewers are the best in the world. What is the offer?
So we have a convenient 2-pack for $23.99.
Such a well-priced. I do think it's very reasonable
Okay,
too.
good, yay. And then it comes in 4 different colors. So typically we offer 10% off with 2 or more 2-packs, but for Coco viewers, for a limited time, we're gonna offer an additional 10% off any quantity.
Oh,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
And then we do have free shipping. And then, as mentioned, you can order on DebrisDaddy.com or Amazon.
Unbelievable. All right, show us again how it releases, if we could.
Yep. Just like that.
Gosh, I like that sound. Kelly, you use this, is that right? She loves it
Yeah,
out there. So
we love
recycling
that.
trash, good for the 2-pack as well.
Yep.
And it comes in different colors?
Yep,
Different
the
colors?
demoed here.
Oh, wow. Which one do you guys have at home?
I think we've gone through all of them.
Nice.
But yeah.
I like the yellow.
Yeah.
Very pretty. All right, everybody get your phones ready. 10% off any Debris Daddy. But if you order 2 or more, you will also get an additional 10% off. Scan that QR code that is on your screen right now to order. Go to DebrisDaddy.com. Thank you. They sponsored today's segment. Well, Ryder and the rest of the Paw Patrol crew is on a new jungle adventure. Your chance to win tickets to an advanced screening of Paw Patrol, the Dino movie, right after the break. When Colorado and Company returns, get your nostalgia on with the classic soda shake from Smalls. I'm doing a little taste test. You know I am. Stay with us.
Whatever this island throws at us, yeah!
summer.
Dino Island is the greatest discovery in the world.
I'm Rex. Why don't you let me show you around? Yeah! Welcome to my home sweet home. Whoa! It doesn't have a big screen TV or Wi-Fi.
Ah!
That's just my iCloud. He's always watching.
All right, that was a look at the new Paw Patrol, the Dino movie. The pups aren't the only ones, though, interested in dinosaurs. I am as well. Colorado actually has a lot of history tied to the prehistoric era. Amy Atwater, the director of paleontology at Dinosaur Ridge, one of the coolest jobs I can't even imagine, stopped by Coco today to fill us in. Okay, tell us, Amy, about Colorado's connection to dinosaurs. We were talking off camera about like the first Stegosaurus?
The first ever Stegosaurus in the entire world was found at Dinosaur Ridge in Morrison, Colorado.
Unreal.
Yep.
Unreal.
And the first ever Triceratops was found in the Denver area as well.
Unreal.
Yeah.
So and there's tons of other fossils all around Colorado?
All over. I mean, the fossil record of Colorado is even older than the dinosaurs and then has cool stuff like after the dinos, like Ice Age animals as well. We just have the coolest fossil record here. And I've lived all over, and so I can really say that the fossils that you have in Colorado and how accessible they are is exciting. But yeah, some of the most iconic dinosaurs of all time have been found in Colorado.
Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. Okay, rumor has it that you'll be able to see some of the dinos that used to roam Colorado in the Paw Patrol movie. What can we expect? And tell people about the timeline. You and I were talking. This is so frustrating.
You know what? It's okay as long as it gets folks jazzed on dinosaurs.
Agreed.
And the rocks in their backyard. I'm a fan.
True.
But yes, you're going to see Triceratops and Stegosaurus and T-Rex all in the same scene. But Stegosaurus lived much, much earlier than T-Rex and Triceratops. Yes.
Yes, but you get to see all of them together.
You get to see all of them together. That's fine. We're going to have some creative artistic licensing with it. But yes, you'll see T-Rex. This is a replica T-Rex tooth. So this is one tooth from a T-Rex.
I thought it was a hook. Like
or like even a claw.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, this is one tooth, bigger than a banana. That's why I call them murder bananas. And yeah, we have T-Rex fossils from the Colorado area. You can see T-Rex footprints on Triceratops Trail in Golden if you want to walk in the footsteps of T-Rex.
That is crazy that they're still preserved.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, and then what's this one?
This is a real chunk of dinosaur bone.
Look at this.
Yes, so this is a cut and polished section where you can kind of see that spongy texture that the inside of bones look like. This is what it would have looked like on the surface. This is what paleontologists or geologists back in the 1800s would have first seen and knew enough to know that, hey, that's not just a rock. This is actually a chunk of dinosaur bone, probably from a long neck dinosaur like a Apatosaurus or a Diplodocus, something like that.
I love that. Okay, let's see the shiny side again. So did they know it was like a dinosaur back then, or did they think, what did they think?
So we had some concept of dinosaurs because they had already been found in England. But when they first found the Stegosaurus, they thought it was a turtle.
Like a huge turtle.
Like a giant sea turtle, and it took finding more and more material before they figured it out. When they first found Triceratops horns here in Denver, they thought it was a giant bison. So that was wrong.
I get it, yeah.
A lot of what we do is figuring stuff out by finding more fossils, but we take our best guess with the information that we have.
Unbelievable, and it's so huge. That's the thing, the scale of this is huge. All right, another cute part of the movie, the baby dinos. Is there a way we can learn about how dinosaurs came to be? I see a little egg here.
We have our little baby dinosaur egg. This is of a duck-billed dinosaur. I can make her move here and wiggle. We do indeed know that dinosaurs took care of their young. We have fossil evidence of eggs and nestlings and juveniles all in the same scene, so someone was clearly taking care of them, unlike some animals that just lay them and go.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly. And so you can see an entire nest of these babies and their mama, they're motion activated at our new Deep Time Detour exhibition at Dinosaur Ridge.
Deep Time Detour.
Deep Time Detour.
And this is 3D printed, you said?
This is 3D printed and then molded. So this is silicone and 3D printed plastic.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about the duck-billed dinosaur. Big, small?
So they would have started out very, very small, but Edmontosaurus, which is the largest of the duck-bills that we had, again, right here in Denver, would have been bigger than, similar in size to a full-grown Triceratops.
Oh, really?
I mean, massive, massive dinosaurs.
God,
yes, like larger than an elephant.
Okay, go ahead and pitch pitch the Deep Time Detour. What is that about?
Oh, it's dedicated the last year of my life to it.
Is that true?
Yeah, we're now open. Yes, it's a new museum exhibition at our Dinosaur Ridge Discovery Center, which is at Red Rocks Entrance 1. So it's a little bit further west than our main visitor center, but it really celebrates Colorado's amazing fossil record. And again, Colorado has the best fossils, and you can see some of those cool dinos in the Paw Patrol movie. And so yes, we have reconstructions, life-size dinosaurs, models popping through the wall. We got a Triceratops exploding through the wall. We've got a life-size Stegosaurus and its skeleton. We've got a Mosasaur, a marine reptile that's swimming on the ceiling. So it's really innovative, it's really immersive and fun, hands-on science that celebrates the fossils from our backyard.
That's how you get future paleontologists, by going here, exactly.
Yes.
And you know, it's kind of kid-friendly, but it's also Tory-friendly. Like, I would want to do that.
Yeah, we hook them with the kids, and then parents go through and go, oh, wow, this is really, really cool.
Like, this is something I want to do.
Reignite that spark of curiosity and wonder in all ages who come through the exhibit. And yeah, we want to encourage folks to take care of these fossils and to continue as maybe not a scientist, but maybe you become a doctor, but you got your spark because of dinosaurs.
Yes, or an amateur.
Yes.
Searching an amateur. Yes, exactly. I think this is like one of the coolest things ever. All right, guys, plan your visit to Dinosaur Ridge before or after seeing the new Paw Patrol, the Dino movie. Learn more or get tickets now at dinoridge.org and that new exhibit as well. That sounds fantastic.
Yep, and you can buy your tickets in advance.
And you should. Don't wait. You can also see Paw Patrol, the Dino movie in theaters on August 14th. But everybody wait. I've got some tickets to give away. This is my audience's favorite part. To some lucky viewers, enter now by sending an email to mycoco@9news.com. Just put the word dino in the subject line. Winners will be chosen at random and contacted later. Good luck. You're one of my favorites to talk to. Unreal, unreal. Well, after the break, opportunities for Denver students that provide mentorship, guidance, and skills training. How to get your kid involved. So sometimes I need like elevated fancy food, but most of the time I just kind of want like a burger and a milkshake. Am I right, guys? Yeah, thank you all for speaking up. Stay with us because Smalls Sliders is in the Coco Kitchen. Just wanted to shout out to my viewers. I love y'all, and I'm so glad you're here with us today because of this, too. If you've stepped outside this week, you know one thing. It is hot. And everyone's looking for a way to cool down. Well, Smalls Sliders may have an answer with this brand new phenomenal frozen treat that's combining two summer favorites into one. Joining us today is Chuck Kane from Smalls Sliders. Hi, Chuck.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited for this. So, Chuck, my heat, I've been sweating my booty off this whole summer, and I hear you guys have something special that just came on the menu. Can you talk to me about it?
Yeah, it's our soda shake. So we combine.
What's a soda shake?
It's our shake material, and this one is our root beer soda shake. So it's a Barg's root beer, and this one is our Fanta orange soda shake.
So everyone I know is talking about the Fanta because it's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
But you and me, we're root beer people.
Root beer people.
Can I try this?
Absolutely.
Okay. That would cool me off. Oh, the root beer. Yum! And is there vanilla ice cream in here?
Yeah, it's vanilla ice cream mixed with root beer, Barg's root beer.
I could drink the whole thing right now. That is fantastic. Oh, wait. Which soda would you try to give off first? Would you go to? You said root beer?
I'm a root beer guy, so yes, definitely root beer.
Nice.
But the Fanta orange shake has got a lot of spice to it, a lot of orangey spice flavor to it. It's really good.
Got a little kick, huh?
Yeah.
Got a little kick. Okay, small sliders, that's hard to say. It's not just about the drinks. Believe it or not, it's also about the sliders, obviously. So what makes you different than just the average burger joint?
Well, our buns are a mix of potato and brioche. So it's a proprietary bun that we have made. And then it's a 2-ounce fresh beef patty, so it's never frozen. And then we make it fresh to order. So when somebody comes in, we make it when you order.
It's not just sitting around.
That's correct.
And I like that it's small.
Yeah.
It's not too like.
Yeah, it's GLP-1 good, right?
Thank you, Kelly. Very nice. She appreciates that. So I did a Smalls amount of research on Smalls, and I discovered that y'all have something called the Smalls Smoss. So smell me more about this. Thanks for laughing.
This is our Smoss right here. So it's a secret, so I can't give you the ingredients.
Is it a secret sauce?
Yeah, but it's good. I can
good.
tell you that.
Okay, and people put it on everything, like the
So yeah, but you put it on the fries, and then it does come on the burgers.
Okay, great.
And then we do put some on our loaded fries. And then the best thing we have, I believe, is our queso. So you take the queso, and you can dip your burger in it.
Queso.
That's really good too.
So people dip the burger in there?
Burger or your fries, and then you pour it across your
What is this?
loaded fries.
Oh my gosh, this is so sexy. Oh my word. I love me some queso and fries.
It's good.
So good. All right.
It's good.
People cannot sleep on the soda shakes here because I hear it's limited time only. What is that about?
Well, it's through Labor Day weekend, but we got plenty of them, so come get them now.
Come get them now. So it's only through that.
Yes.
Okay, and do you know the inspiration behind doing it?
I do not.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it's good. I'm gonna try it one more time.
I'll try one of these myself.
Okay, and then you said before we went on camera, you have different locations coming up?
We do. Our first one's in North Glen. It's been open about 6 months. The second one opens in Johnstown late September, and our third one will open sometime, February, March, off of Pena and Green Valley Ranch.
I mean, it's growing like crazy. If you had to pick one of your favorite things, is it the loaded, what is this, loaded fries?
Loaded fries.
The burgers or the soda shakes?
So the favorite thing is you can get these in doubles, and they're called a Biggie Small, and you put bacon on them. And you get the Biggie Small, and you dip it in the queso, and you put some sauce on it.
Unbelievable. Is that a secret thing, or do you?
That's a me thing.
That's a you thing.
Yeah.
You know, you should do a 2-pack and call it Tupac and Biggie Smalls.
There you, that's good.
It worked out. It worked out on the fly, everyone. All right.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can pay me for that. So beat the heat and head to Smalls Sliders to try one of their soda shakes. I'm telling you, this root beer is phenomenal. But heads up, as Chuck said, they're only on the menu for a limited time until September 6th. Find out more at smallssliders.com or find them on Instagram and Facebook at Smalls Sliders. Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you.
Please leave all of this. I will, thank you. All right. You've heard the saying, go out and touch some grass. Well, Take Your Brain Outside campaign is encouraging just that. Ideas on how to spend more time in nature, that's right after the break. I'm going to take. All right, parents, if you have kids in DPS, I really want you to be aware of a fantastic organization that invests in homegrown talent. Ednium, the alumni collective, helps DPS alums thrive personally and professionally. And earlier I spoke with Executive Director Richard Mays, along with alumni Valerie Padilla and Deidre Smith. Take a look. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I'm really excited to learn more. So Richard, tell me everything about Ednium. I'm sure parents, I know, and grandparents are watching right now. They also want to know. Pitch us.
So we believe in one simple thing, is that graduation isn't just the end goal.
Heck yes.
So whether you're going to college, going to a technical program, going straight into the workforce, you need the support to figure out your finances, career navigation, quality relationships, that mentorship. And so we really believe that young people 18 to 35 need those pieces in order to be successful.
Totally.
So we've designed programming to support leadership development, civic engagement, and advocacy, so that our alumni who love Denver, they love Denver.
Cute.
They love the metro area. They want to be the leaders in our community. How do we make sure that they get the skills and knowledge in order to do so?
Richard, equally important to Ednium is working to shape the leadership. I want to talk more about that. How do you do that? What do you do? How is that formed?
Yeah, I mean, we have this belief that a lot of people in Colorado come and move to the state.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a lot of homegrown talent here who feel like they want to be the change makers, they just don't know how.
Yeah.
And so we've designed programming to first start with our Leadership Launchpad that's really focused on the individual identity. Who am I? What do I value? What's my purpose? And how do I want to lead? They can then go into our second program, our Denver Deep Dive, and that's really understanding what are the systems that shape our communities, the healthcare system, the education system, the political system, and how can I plug in? And at every point of the way, we really want to make sure that our alumni have the knowledge and skills that they know that whether that's with a title or just a volunteer position, that they can actually be a change maker in their community.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you're growing those leaders that we desperately need, let's be honest. All right, Valerie, I want to talk to you guys. In your opinion, what are the biggest obstacles adults face, and young adults, let's be real, after graduating high school?
Yeah, I feel like young adults after graduating high school, they really face the obstacle of finding their confidence in their community. I feel like personally for me, after graduating, I knew I wanted to tell local stories and meet local people. And so I started my own marketing business, supporting Denver small businesses, helping them with social media and things like that. But I still feel like I was missing my people and that community sense of friends. And so I feel like a lot of young adults are also navigating that as well. You know, they're not at school anymore with their friends. They're not rooted in the identity of being a student anymore. So just trying to find their confidence again and get in a space where they feel like they can fit and a safe space to land as well.
Yeah, and finding that community, I mean, it's so hard. Once you're done with high school, you're like, hello?
Exactly.
Hello? Who's my friend here? Share, Valerie, for you, how Ednium has impacted your life and options, really, after graduation.
Yeah, Ednium has greatly impacted my life. First of all, I have just met so many amazing alumni.
That's huge.
Yeah, they're doing some awesome work around the city. We've met with mentors and leaders through the programming, and they've really like inspired me to push myself and gain more confidence because I see what they're doing. So it's really inspired me. Secondly, I'm our social media contractor for Ednium. So yeah, I'm able to continue my passion of telling stories of the great work that we do and also our great alumni in really fun and vivid ways.
And you're giving back, which always feels
exactly.
good. Okay, Deidre, I want to get to you. What is the big part of financial literacy for students post-high school life, from student loans to managing other debt? As an Ednium alumni, how do you feel more prepared for that?
Yeah, I think Ednium did a great job in preparing me more about finances. And so when it came to me and my college journey, I was kind of unique. So I didn't really have student loans or anything because I had a full ride scholarship through basketball.
Okay.
Yes, and it was amazing. However, I'm not really talking about money for real.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And so then when I enter into the workforce, I have a check and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna spend this. Like,
absolutely.
What's a budget, you know? And so I don't really start to learn about that into adulthood. And like Ednium really opens a space for us to have those conversations, because how often are we talking about money? You know, how often do we talk about it with our family and our friends?
Absolutely, budgeting.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
taboo. The only thing I know about budget is the cars, you know? The cars.
Budget, enterprise.
Exactly.
Hurts. Yeah,
exactly,
right.
exactly. So Ednium really created this space for us to really be able to talk.
That's incredibly important. I wanted to ask you, Deidre, how important was the leadership program and how did it shape your professional and also your personal relationship? Interpersonal skills are vital.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was significant. It made a really big impact. I left for a long time. I left Denver for 12 years and I returned. And when I returned, I was like, how do I tap back into the city?
Yeah,
and so I learned about Ednium, and Ednium created this space where we could like meet other alumni who had ambition and were looking to become leaders as well. So through this space, we learn about like different identities. We're able to learn about how to deal with conflict. There's just so many different amazing things that we got to do. And so really grateful for Ednium to be able, so I can lean into my gifts and lean into who I am as a leader and pour into the city that pours so much into me.
Unbelievable, very whole-rounded now.
Exactly.
You're very, okay. Ednium is the alumni collective reinvesting in homegrown talent. Applications for Ednium's Leadership, Launchpad, and Denver Deep Dive programs are being accepted right now. You can learn more and apply at ednium.org. Well, anyone up for a little bubbly? Huh? Not that kind of bubbly. I'm actually talking about bubbles. The Bubble Bash is coming up, and we get a preview tomorrow on Coco.
Swing it. Swing it. Oh! Swing it. It's a good jump. Oh, get it. That was a nasty cutter. Get it. It's called gap to gap. Wasn't really much kind of like grinding on. You know, I think they're all in good spots. Trying to build on that and keep going. About it. Go Eddie. Just pretty standard BP cage work. Just trying to get, keep you guys loose. Aim for the scoreboard down the line. Yeah, I can do it. Hey, that's nice, dude. That flight, like even the spin that way, like that's funny. And honestly, I couldn't ask for a better group that's just hungry, super eager and open to learn, motivated, curious, ask questions, and also just you can see it's just a good vibe the whole time. That's nice. Oh, and then he goes right field. Complete hitter.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Listen up. Take your brain out. Outside, that is, huh? So it's the latest challenge from Generation Wild. And here's my convo with Jackie Miller from Great Outdoors, Colorado. Listen up to this one and remind yourself this is for your kids and yourself. Take a look. So Jackie, why are we talking about our brains?
Families everywhere, including myself, are really thinking about and feeling the impacts that screen time is having on our kids these days, how it's impacting their attention, their general mental health and well-being, their focus time. Screens are an everyday part of our lives these days. There's no getting around them. And so just balancing screen time with some green time and time outside can prove to show some really important benefits for kids.
I know a lot of parents are trying to get their kids away from screen times, but talk to me about green time. What do you mean by that, and how can it benefit us? Because we were talking behind the cameras about all the kids are like, go touch some grass. You know, that's like the thing. Talk to me about that.
Our brains are hardwired for time in nature. I think, you know, we were talking about it, you walk outside the door, you walk in nature, you immediately feel your nervous system relax, you feel your brain slow down, you're focusing on something beautiful that's right in front of you. You know, there's a tremendous amount of benefits that time can provide for you. And, you know, these benefits roll over into everyday life as well. You know, kids who spend more time outside, they tend to sleep better.
Yeah.
You know, they might perform better in school. And these benefits are not just good for kids, but they're good for us parents as well.
Yeah, that's very true, because it's not just the kids who are addicted.
It's true.
I don't have kids, and I'm like speaking from experience. Okay, share some ideas that parents could help their kids get off the screen and head outside. My best friend, I just visited her, and she has a strict, like, okay, we're off our screens, we're going to the park. But how are some other ideas? Because it's hard to get the kids off the screens.
It is hard. Our schedules are wild these days.
Yeah.
So we advise folks to start easy and start simple. It doesn't have to be a monumental event. Try incorporating everyday activities, but doing them outside, like reading books or doing homework or having a picnic. Arts and crafts are always fun to do outside. Our GenerationWild.com website has a list of 100 things to do.
Yeah, they have it right here.
You can download that and take some really great ideas for that. Again, start simple, make sure consistency, you know, that is always the key with everything that we do. So find the most accessible way to get your family outside and just follow through.
I like the idea of reading outside too. I've also saw up there roll down a hill. I have done that.
Yeah.
It's like really helpful. And you look ridiculous, but I felt better after.
Agree.
Especially with a kid. It is better. Is there a set time you think we should be aiming for outside that can reset the brain? Is it like a morning? Is it an evening?
Well, it's really amazing that they say that just 20 minutes a day outside can be a great stress reliever for folks.
That's not that much
It's
at
not
all.
that much.
No.
We can all do that.
We can do 20.
We can do 20 minutes a day. So obviously the more time you spend, the more benefits that you have. But again, 20 minutes a day outside is really all you need. And that feels like an accessible way to build it into a daily routine for families.
And start small. Like, you don't have to go crazy, like you said. Start with 10, then move up to 20, and then see if you can get more and more and more. This is always good. Tiny habits, people. All right, everyone, make it a challenge to take your brain out every single day by, come on, we can do this, putting down the screens and spending more time outside. I really have to do this. You can get more ideas at GenerationWild.com. Well, thanks for your company, Colorado, and for watching Colorado's #1 rated, longest running lifestyle show. Portions of today's program were sponsored by the businesses listed on your screen. And I gotta say, this is true, Colorado businesses love Colorado and Company. So go ahead and be a part of our show, share your ideas, your products, and of course, your story with viewers literally all across the state. To learn more about being featured on the show, send us an email to coco@9news.com. And always remember, every single person that you see, it's almost Friday. Tomorrow on Colorado and Company, Mackenzie Ray and Buckshot Moon is here rocking it out for Good Friends Friday. You really didn't want to see me dance. You really just didn't. All right, everyone you encounter, as I always say, is facing an uphill battle you know nothing about. So be kind, be patient, be gentle, and what do I always say? Apply that right back to yourself. I'm trying to do the exact same thing. We will see you next time, and don't forget, we're gonna rock out Good Friends Friday, maybe try a little drinky poo and dance, and of course, get some cheesecake for Cheesecake Day. Signing off, it's Tori. Bye.